All right, we are now live on Facebook. So I don't have a countdown going, but I did want you guys to know that we are live. Our volume is working. We have an unbelievable training call lined up for you today. We are going to have our CEO and founder. We're going to be showing you some brand new tools. Today, we got some announcements. Obviously, we're going to be doing some training. We just came back from our event there in New Orleans, which was just, absolutely incredible. So again, we are excited to be here today. Of course, we're going to have the one and only Mr. Daryl Roberts with us as well. Of course, I think we're also going to have Mr. Ryan Vanderpool, some other people. So it's going to be an incredible call today. We are probably about 60 seconds away from getting underway. But I didn't have the countdown going, so I wanted to hop on here and just say, we are up, we are live. Welcome. 60 seconds away, we'll be getting going. Every single one of you that are joining our call. We're a few seconds away here. Well, actually, we hit 9 a.m. So we are 9 a.m. Straight up for our training call here on Saturday. Of course, we were coming off the unbelievable event that we had just exactly last week, because the event started before Saturday with the World Tour. But it was absolutely and just unbelievable. That particular event, we're going to be talking a lot about that today. But we also have to wish our main man, Mr. Daryl Roberts, who I call the Michael Jordan, the LeBron James, the whatever basketball star you can think of, the Walter Payton. We'll get a little football in there. So our main man, happy birthday. So Daryl, happy birthday to you, my friend.
Hey, thank you very much. Todd, you are just amazing. Well, you know how to make a guy feel great, man. Unbelievable. Happy birthday, Daryl. And my name spelled correctly and all of that. So I'm just even more excited than I was. So thank you very, very much. So everybody wishing me happy birthday, which is tomorrow, but today is fine as well.
Now, see, Daryl, see that's the wrong attitude right there. Because whenever your birthday falls on a weekend,
yeah, right.
Automatically the entire weekend always becomes your birthday.
Right.
And so I don't know if I need to call Maria, make sure that's well known, but it is your birthday today. It was your birthday last night. It'll be your birthday on Sunday, and you always get the day after too, right?
Yeah, right.
So it is your birthday extravaganza. I know that you went to a kind of a bad part of San Diego to hang out. In fact, if you don't mind, I guess that's a great way to start our call today. Is tell everybody where you're at.
Well, actually, it's we're leaving tomorrow.
Oh, you're leaving tomorrow. Okay, I thought you got there today.
We're going to be in Del Mar, California. It's sort of Solana Beach, Del Mar area, close to in San Diego, basically the San Diego, California area, and a little base out there for the next week. We're going to be hanging out.
Yeah, absolutely. Hold on, you're not giving the details here. So you're in a place. You're at with the Motel 8 or Motel 6. What's the name of that place you're at?
Well, the Motel 8 costs out the retail. It's $550 a night.
That's a nice Motel 8.
But because of our amazing company here, we're only paying $71. Can you imagine all the people that are there spending over $500 a night? And we're going to be spending $71. You know, Todd, I was just thinking about right before we went online, you know, my job, your job, all of our job description is to travel more, travel better, and travel for less. That's our job description. That's what it is. And it's the best job in the world. And then all we do is just show other people how to travel more, travel better, and travel for less. That's the best job description on the planet. And I'm taking full advantage of it.
Well, yeah, especially when you consider what it is that we do. I mean, you know, part of your job here, you don't have to travel. That's not a requirement, but if you do, it helps. And, you know, just last week we were in New Orleans. For those of you who've never been to New Orleans, this is an absolutely incredible history, full of so much. I mean, a big part of the United States history lies right there in New Orleans. And in fact, the Louisiana Purchase happened in 1808. This is what gave the United States 1/3 of its entire landmass. Right. So when you think about the United States, you can guys all picture what you've seen the map a billion times. 1/3 of the land, 1/3 of what we call the United States happened. The purchase happened right there where Daryl and I and Marie and everybody were. We went to the spot, and this is where they signed the deal. I think they paid, it was 14 or 15 million. They got a pretty good deal, by the way. You talk about a return on investment. But anyway, for 15 million and 1808, they bought that land. You can go to that place and look at it. Well, right across from where they did that, I mean, literally you just turn around and there's the St. Louis Cathedral, which they built in the 1700s. I mean, it's the oldest cathedral in the United States. You're looking at a church that's as old as the country that it lies in. And, the Pope himself has done mass there 2 different times. That's how significant and incredible this church is. Well, then from there, you got, the entire French Quarter, which are buildings that are also as old as the country they lie in. You're looking at buildings 250 years old. And they have this very strict code that you have to maintain the look of the buildings. So they look today exactly as they looked 250 years ago. And so when you're walking down the streets of the French Quarter, it's like you walk back in time. And of course, this place has attracted the greatest chefs in the world. They've got their own cuisine that's completely unique to New Orleans, no other cuisine like it anywhere in the world. You got the Mississippi River that dumps right into the Gulf right there. They got all kinds of seafood options. They've got tons of entertainment and musicians and jazz and artists and history, and it's an amazing place. And we were all there on the world tour for $299 at an incredible place. Gina and I had this balcony that overlooked all of downtown New Orleans, and we went downstairs every day. And of course, the chef would make up breakfast any way you wished. And then also part of that was we got 2 tickets to the training that happened. And we had unbelievable speakers. And anybody that was at that event, they didn't drive home, they didn't fly home, they floated home, right? I mean, it was truly an unbelievable, epic moment. And it's the first time we've been able to do a moment like that since we first conceived of the idea of world tours in Cancun in 2019. That was also a moment where we had everyone down there in Cancun. We were at the Grand Palladium. We did the training. Everybody was together, and it was the exact same kind of a feeling. Well, obviously, the pandemic happened right after that moment. And so although we've had world tours, we've not been able to do the world tours quite the way we fully want to do the world tours, where we're all going to the same place. We're all there with each other. We're eating breakfast with each other. What are you doing today? Hey, I'm going on the swamp tour. What are you doing today? Hey, we're going to go do the boat goes up the Mississippi River. They got the old paddle boat that takes you up there. What are you doing today? Hey, we're going to the World War II Museum. What are you doing today? Hey, we're going with Ambassador Deborah Taylor over to the distillery. We're going to try out the spirits that were originated here back during the time of Prohibition. You learn about all the Prohibition and all the stuff that goes on there. What are you doing today? Hey, we're going to the French Quarter. But I mean, people were, kind of going their own direction. There were team dinners. But again, it's this unbelievable euphoric thing. And when it's done, I mean, you end up forging friendships that can transcend continents, and you're just left like breathless, like, oh my gosh, that was so amazing. When is the next one? Yeah. And of course, for a lot of us, the great thing was as we were saying goodbye, it almost didn't even sound real, Daryl. We were saying, okay, well, yeah, see you in Paris. And so for a lot of us, I mean, the next one is August 9th when we fly to Paris, and we're going to be there with 500 other people from Spain, people from Colombia, people from Argentina, people from Morocco, people from Switzerland, people from Belgium, people from Mexico, people from the United States, people from all over the world are going to be there. And it is going to be a 3-day extravaganza. It's going to start with obviously the big shopping experience at Louis Vuitton. That's going to be an epic moment. They've rented the same room that Kim Kardashian rented. There will be macaroons, champagne. There will be cappuccinos. There will be cameras. We're going to have this big, huge dinner on the cruise that goes down the river right through the heart of Paris with all of the lights, all of the history. We have a leadership event. We have the training event on Saturday. For many people that have never been there, they're going to be going to the Louvre, the Eiffel Tower, Arc de Triomphe. They'll be going to the art district. I mean, there's just so much to do. And I promise you, when it's done, you're going to be like, when's the next one, right? And so again, absolutely incredible. And part of, understanding our membership, right, is, how do we articulate the membership best? How do we go out there and describe what it is we do? Well, although it's Daryl's birthday, he decided rather than you giving him a gift, him and Marie decided to give all of you a gift. And he's got a brand new tool that we want to show here right out of the gate. that articulates our membership better than anything that we've had up to this date. It's only, I think 5 minutes or whatever long, but I mean, when I watched it, I thought it was like 2 at most, because it goes very, very quickly. It's absolutely incredible. And I think all of you are going to be singing happy birthday with a little more enthusiasm after you see this video. So Daryl, take it away.
All right. Well, my producer, which again, some people say, why do you call her producer? Because this just kind of tongue in cheek and we have fun with it. But obviously,
Hi, I see the hand. There it is.
my beautiful wife, Maria.
Hi, guys.
And guys, we've been working on this for a minute, and we were going to try and have it done for the conference, but we didn't do it. We didn't want to rush it. We have some things we needed to fix and change around, and this is what we've come up with. And we've let it out to just a couple of people, and the response has been pretty amazing. We think it's going to help you go ahead and sign up 3 to 5 new people here over the next 30 days if you're using it 3 to 5 times a day. Maria?
Hello, my name is Maria Roberts, and I'm going to show you the best travel club membership in the world. If you want to travel more and for less, the Travorium memberships give you the best opportunity to travel multiple times a year at prices you won't find anywhere. And in this short video, you will learn how you can get your membership for free. Our company is in its 10th year of operations with offices in Temecula, California and Madrid, Spain. We have thousands of members globally that enjoy traveling more, traveling better, and traveling for less. There are 3 memberships to choose from to help you save money every time you travel: Silver, Titanium, and the most popular, Platinum. The Silver membership is $49 one time and $49 a month. The Titanium membership is $129 one time and $69 a month. And the Platinum membership is only $249 one time and $125 a month. All 3 memberships give you access to the lowest hotel prices available, wholesale prices, prices that are lower than Expedia, Booking.com, and all the other online booking sites. You also save on car rentals, activities, entertainment, shopping, dining, and so much more. Our Titanium and Platinum members also receive access to the Getaways and the World Tours platform, which will allow you to save even more money. The Getaways platform gives you access to over 2,000 beautiful resort destinations all across the globe. These vacation stays are typically 8 days and 7 nights and are as low as $100 for the entire week. The World Tours platform provides a top-shelf level experience and has no equal. We have a team of travel experts dedicated to producing amazing world tours to fabulous 4- and 5-star destinations all over the globe at 2-star prices. You'll unlock the freedom to travel to the most sought-after destinations year after year at prices no one else can match. Titanium members also receive 130 points when they enroll and 140 points every month. Platinum members receive 250 points when they enroll and 250 points every month. Points can be exchanged for incredible vacations and allow you to get the very lowest cost vacations in the Getaways and World Tours platform. Prices you won't find anywhere on the internet or with a travel agent. Here are a few trip examples using points to get the lowest price anywhere. A getaway to fabulous Cabo San Lucas, Mexico for 8 days and 7 nights. The member price is only $49 plus tax when you apply 1,100 points. How about a getaway to Orlando, Florida? This gorgeous resort is located in the backyard of Disney World. 8 days and 7 nights for only $59 plus tax when you apply 1,200 points. Let me show you a world tour to Athens, Greece for 5 days and 4 nights. For this trip, you would pay only $199 and apply 1,400 points. This world tour also includes breakfast every day. Imagine going to an all-inclusive resort destination in Cozumel, Mexico for 5 days and 4 nights for only $299 for the entire stay. For this world tour, you would need 1,600 points. The memberships are so affordable, many purchase 2 platinum memberships and double their vacations and fun. One for you and one for a spouse or significant other. You can also eliminate the monthly subscription and get your membership benefits and points for free by taking advantage of our referral program. It's simple. If you're a platinum member, refer 3 platinum members to the club. It's not required, but many members take advantage of this option. You earn all the membership benefits and 250 to 500 points every month without spending any of your money. It's free. We recently took a vacation to Orlando, Florida, and stayed in a beautiful 3-bedroom suite for 8 days and 7 nights. 20 minutes from Disney World. We exchanged 1,800 of our 6,000 points and only $249 for the entire stay. This saved us over $1,800 and our points were free. That's a great deal. Imagine getting 3,000 to 6,000 points every year for free to buy down 4- and 5-star vacations to 2-star prices. Where would you go? You can take more 4- and 5-star vacations in 2 years than most people take in 10. You will become a super travel hero for your family, and your friends will think you've won the lottery. If you can't wait a few months to take your first trip, you have an option to purchase the travel pack with the titanium or platinum package for a one-time cost of only $999. You'll receive 1,400 points instantly that you can use to buy down one of our vacations today. Plus, if you add your 250 points you received as a platinum, you'll have a total of 1,650 points from day one. Pick a destination and you're ready to go right now. Get back with the person who shared this travel club with you today and let them help you create memories that will last a lifetime, and the vacations will keep coming every single year.
Wow, wow, wow. Happy birthday to us. Oh.
Unbelievable. Hey, if you guys like that, put a comment in there. A lot of work goes into that. And again, it's just not totally us. Todd and I talk all the time. Ryan and I talk all the time, and other leaders. And we always take things that they say. A lot of times they have no idea. When they say something, I'm taking a little note. Hey, we need to add this. We need to add something along that line. So it's a labor of love. You know, we want this company to be a billion-dollar company, and by doing those little things to do our part, and if it helps you guys, it's awesome. Now, here's one thing I want the next couple of days. Today's the 30th, and July 31st is tomorrow, which is actually my birthday. What I want to see if we can get 200 signups here over the next couple of days using that video. So if you want to participate, all you need to do is see how many people, and put in the chat area how many people you're going to send that video to, and then with a follow-up 3-way with one of your leaders today and tomorrow. And let's see if we can get between 150 to 200, let's say 150 to 200 new people enrolled in our business just by showing that video. Now, you can't send it out to one person and say you did your part. Today and tomorrow, if you guys want to give me a birthday present, send it out to 10, 20, 30 people, and then follow up, and I'll still make myself available on my birthday if you guys need any calls. So Todd, I'm throwing it out there, 150 to 200 people over the next 48 hours. That's today, and by midnight Pacific time tomorrow night. Just pretty amazing, unbelievable. So I'm throwing it out, and then Todd, we're going to set a new one up on Monday for what we want to do using this and all the other tools we have as well. Now, where can you actually get access to that tool? Is number one, all you need to go is, you know, the location, we just changed the video, is Leader in Travel. So it's 3 words, Leader, Leader, in Travel, Travel.com, leaderintravel.com. It's a generic site. If you guys want us to put the the testimonials on the bottom, let us know. We can put a link on there to have the testimonials on there, or if you just want the video, that as well. So Todd, 150 to 200 people. I'm getting people that are saying they're in, they want to be a part of this. And if you are, guys, come on, step up. This is going to put money in your pocket. There's double commission. So there's many reasons you want to do this, not just for my birthday, but because you can put some more money in your pocket and you can start helping other people start living their dreams as well.
Yeah, but Bo, I want to point out several things that just happened there that Daryl just said. Number one, just huge teachable moments, and I just couldn't help it. So number one, all of the greats, again, Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Walter Payton, they always want to spread. It was a team effort, right? It was a team effort. All the guys, and one for the water boy and the guy in the equipment room, and the parking lot attendant was sweeping the parking lot last night. We wouldn't have won that Super Bowl. And so number one, he's spreading all the credit around. That's leadership, not less than number one. He's humble. He's spreading the credit around, giving the credit to everybody else. Number two, he said, if you want to give me a birthday gift, go out there and bless other people. That's what would be an award to me. So he's blessed to be a blessing. He's thinking about others. He's not thinking about self. His thoughts are about blessing others, not himself. Leadership lesson number two. And so I couldn't help as you're talking about the video there, Daryl, acknowledge, again, who you are and why you are where you are. Because sometimes that's part of it. It's becoming the person you need to become to attract the people you need to attract. That's going to take you to the places that you want to go. Oh, I saw Apostle Daniel Wilson on here. Hey, Apostle, how are you, my friend? He's like, fantastic, first-class video. I see all kinds of comments happening on Facebook from Tanya Evans to Kenneth Curtis, Miss Mahmuda. Hey, Mahmuda, Tanya's committing to sending out to 50 plus people. Hey, Kevin Watkins, what's going on, buddy? We got LaDonna Andrews. Of course, we got Ambassador Deborah Taylor. Ain't nothing ever happened that she ain't going to be here. And we got Mary Bain on here, Mary Keela Bain. Let's see here. We got, of course, Pastor Mel Keys. We got Jacqueline. We've got, let's see here.
Wow.
Gina, my wife, Natasha. So anyway, I remember when I first saw, by the way, Cynthia Sly. Should I say the great Cynthia Sly? And so when I first saw that video, Daryl, I made the comment, so are you going to blast this thing out or am I?
Yeah, that was Todd's first comment. I said, well, I want to kind of do a little test marketing, or we could do it on Saturday, but Todd's first comment, are you going to blast it out or am I going to blast it out? Judy Cunningham, guys, I told you this is going to be one of the very next ambassadors. She said, I'm sending it out to 100 people. Gassy wins. I'm sending it out to 100 people. Who else? Tawana Brown, 20 to 30 people. Kyle in Vegas, right here with us, 100. And wait a minute, is this a real number? 2,000. Shatia, that's out there in Milwaukee, I believe, or Minnesota. 2,000 people here in the next couple of days. And I see my namesake here, Sasha Roberts. Everybody's doing 25, 50, 100 guys. That is how we do this. So we're creating literally a momentum for everybody out there. And all you got to do is make a decision. This is what I'm going to do. Use an excuse. The video is another excuse to follow up with everybody you followed up with and to send it out to a bunch of other people. Jeff Miner sent it to 20 people last night. So he actually got it a little bit earlier than most people. The entire content, Alicia Davis, she said to over 926 people she's going to send it out to. Who else is on there?
We got our buddy Floyd McCutcheon's on here. We got obviously Marcy Thomas. We got Rosita, Miss Kayla Young. And we got Cherie, who we talked to yesterday. Kyle Thrower.
4,000 followers.
Coach D said 4,000 followers are going to get that video here today and tomorrow. Todd, looks like we're going to be busy on my birthday, man.
Unbelievable. Yeah, here's Willie Ann from Hawaii. She says, mahalo, Daryl, for this awesome gift that keeps on giving. By the way, I want to give you guys a story here too, because this is one of the cool things about our business. You get to meet some of the coolest, most unbelievable people in the world.
Yeah.
And so some of you heard me talk about Tatiana. In fact, I think she's on here. Hi, Tatiana. Congratulations to you and all your success. But she put in a gentleman by the name of Dr. Joshua Smith. He's the president of the Bible College over here in Anaheim, California. In fact, people like Dr. Robert Schuller have gone through this college. He's the current president. He's beginning to put tons and tons of people in. He says there's way too much poverty in the churches today, something that was echoed by Apostle Daniel Wilson last week when we were talking to him. Well, last night, you're going to dig this, Daryl. Last night, I sent that video and he had it and he showed it to a gentleman. And so Archbishop Dr. Perry Moore saw that video, signed up in the business. Now, the Archbishop's even bigger than Dr. Joshua. And so the Archbishop speaks 3 different languages. He's lived in Rome. He's got this, like, I go, if I ever do your introduction, I'm gonna need like 5 minutes. But here's the most probably notable thing that you're gonna dig. He was one of the members of the Temptations.
What?
He was one of the members of the Temptations way back when. He can sing, he can dance, he can play music, right? He's one of the, I was on the phone with him. In fact, it's funny. I just finished up swimming. I'm literally sitting in my spa. My phone rings. It's like 11:20 at night. I'm like, hey, Dr. Joshua. And he's like, hey, hold on real quick. And he had got the Archbishop on the phone. We talked till like 12:30 last night. I'm just sitting in my spa. And I'm like, looking at the stars, sitting in my spa, meeting some guy from the Temptations, all because I could hit copy, paste, send, right? And let my main man, Daryl and Maria, do all the work. I mean, this business is so simple. It's hard.
Yeah. Todd, that is just an amazing story. And we hope we're going to have thousands of people have those same type of stories that are out there. And Todd told me a story about the Dr. Joshua a few days ago, running the Bible College out there in Southern California. So guys, guess what I've been doing? I've been using his story. There's a guy that runs, Dr. Joshua. He runs the Bible College out there, the same Bible college that Schuller went through. And I'm telling that story. So guess what today, Todd? I'm going to tell the temptation story. The Archbishop. So you can use other people's story and just make them like yours. Hey, my business partner just signed up a week ago. It's Dr. Joshua. He's the president of a Bible college out there in Southern California, the one that Schuller went through at the big cathedral out there, Schuller. And you can use these stories as if they're your own because, Todd, right? They're partners. They're all of our partners in the business, whether they're under you, beside you, or whatever the case may be. Use the stories and it'll definitely make your business grow. I'll give an example. The magazine. Todd's been showing the magazine of Apostle Daniels out there.
You talking about that magazine?
Yeah.
That I keep handy on my desk right now. That's Apostle Daniel Wilson. He spoke at our training last week. This guy is unbelievable.
So, Todd, we've been using that. I've been sending that out, telling on the other side telling that story of him. So again, guys, yeah, he's part of the team, etc. But even if he wasn't part of the team, I would still do it. So we've made copies. We've been texting covers of this out there. Use other people's story. Guess who just signed up in our business? And then let this do the work for you. So unbelievable, guys. So many tools out there. You don't have to.
By the way, that's also one of the reasons to go to the World Tours, guys. If you're not tapping into the World Tours, you're missing one of the greatest resources going. Because when you go to the World Tour and you get to meet all of the people at the World Tour and you're eating breakfast and you're going to the swamp tour with, Tanya Evans. Well, you didn't know that Tanya was part of the military. You didn't know that Tanya is probably one of the most enthusiastic people in this entire company. But next thing you know, you're like, man, this Tanya, I love her. And you're taking your picture with her, but now you know her. And she's in the military. Next time you're talking to someone in the military, man, I'm going to get my buddy Tanya, who we went on the swamp tour with, on the phone. And Tanya's like, oh, man, how are you? Yeah, I'll talk to anybody. Put them on the phone. We are all here to help each other. It's our collective story. The collective story of all of us is where the power is. The power is not with Daryl. The power is not with me. The power is in the collective story of all of us. That's what makes this thing tick. But I know we got Ryan on here. I see we got Coach D on here. And of course, we're talking about Apostle Daniel Wilson. And of course, that's our, Coach D's spiritual father. We got Ryan here, who is like, I don't know if he might hit ambassador tomorrow. He might hit it on Monday, but Ryan is going ambassador. He's going to Paris And so it is on like Donkey Kong. So congratulations to you, Ryan. And I know we got our CEO and founder on here. He will be on here in exactly 12 minutes. So we got 12 minutes before we get our CEO and founder, guys. We're not done. There's more tools. You get some of them on Monday, more announcements that's going to happen today, but things are happening. Ryan, your thoughts?
Amazing. I mean, the last 6 months has been an unbelievable ride for myself. So as I've seen the momentum and the mind shift in my own head of, hey, just put it out there. Travel Club, check it out. If you want to travel, you want to enjoy your life. If you want to make some extra money or travel for free, let me know. This video and over the last month, the quality of videos and the things that are coming out to help people succeed. Daryl, you and I had a conversation 4 months ago about the ABCs of building and networking, the tools, the back office. How do you get someone in the first 48 hours to understand the power of what you have, get them into the back office to see the travel, see the entertainment, see the opportunity? You guys have done it all. Daryl, I mean, I saw Maria's arm a little while ago, just kind of flash in over there. There you go. There she is.
There it is again. She's like an arm model.
She's not
she
a
could be a
hand model,
face
an
model,
arm model.
but a lot of times she settles for the arm model.
Oh gosh. But you guys, I mean, the effort you've put in to help every one of us blows my mind. And we get to celebrate it on your birthday. So you're celebrating all of us having success from the amazing effort you've put in on your birthday. I don't even know how to thank you for all the blessings you guys have given us, let alone us appreciating and enjoying another birthday candle on your birthday cake, my friend.
Well, thank you very much. And, hey, we're team players, and, it starts with the captain. I told you, I'm going to stop saying this, and this is what I'm calling him now, because I just call Dave captain now. He's the captain of the ship, and it starts with him and Adela and what they do for all of us and what they do for the company. And if we can do something that will help the entire company continue to grow, I mean, that's our whole goal. This is the first company in 33 plus years being full-time. We're 5 years at this company. And again, it wasn't that we were jumping from company to company. The company did stupid things, or they went out of business, the product didn't work, or any of those type of things. And when I first got in this industry, I was thinking, oh, this is going to be like Amway. I'm going to be here for 30 or 40 years with this company. And unfortunately, that didn't work that way. But to be so blown away to be with a company that pays every Friday, that pays on time, that gets better every single week, every single month, every single quarter, every single year. And if we can add a little piece to help continue that momentum and growth of the company, that's what we're in. We're all in. We planted our flags, and we're just so excited and happy. And then, Ryan, for you, man, are you setting the example or what? Once you made your decision, I think it happened in Mexico, because you couldn't stay,
on the world tour.
The case was on the world tour, where you couldn't stay when Dave said stay and hang out. Whatever happened, and you can tell that story your own. You drew a line in the sand, and once you went from here to here, and you always say that when the business gets finally into your heart, then you can go to the next level. But man, you have definitely shown what is possible.
Yeah, it's interesting, Daryl, because when you talk about the unfortunate things that happen sometimes in the industry, and I think, as Todd used to call me, I am the Tom Brady of this industry. I literally, in my business world, have 7 Super Bowl rings, 7 of them. And of those, one of them actually is from General Motors and all the corporate stuff I've done in the past. They put a new diamond in it every year, blah, blah, blah. But just a lot of unfortunate things happen along the way to companies and things like that. None of them made it. Most of them never made it past 3 or 4 years, let alone 10 years into our 10th year. That's when I mean, that's the big bad boys in this industry, or bad boys and girls in this industry. When we talk about Kathy Coover and her company and all of that, Mary Kay and their company. I mean, when you hit 10 years, man, you got it going on. And the funny thing is, we're literally just getting warmed up. I
want to pause here for a moment, because it's a highly teachable moment, because we've had it happen a couple of times. We've actually had people that were lured somewhere else based on the promises of greener pastures. Oh, we're going to do this. We're going to do that. It's going to be so grandiose. I mean, people do not know that 98% of the time, it's not going to turn out like it's turning out for us here. I mean, we're all living in this, like, yeah, we get paid every Friday. Oh yeah, customer service is great. The product works. I mean, that is not the experience for most people long-term. And we've actually had people, we've had ambassadors, by the way, leave our company. And we were actually taking a toll the other day. They got lured away, and there ain't a single one of them making a fraction of what they were making when they were here. And some of them are out of the industry right now. And it just breaks your heart that if they just would have stick and stayed, do you have any idea where they would be now? Because they would be a lot bigger title, and they still be getting paid every Friday on time, every time. And all you can do is watch them run off the cliff. And I mean, because people, they're adults, they got to make their own decision. You try to and reason with them, but sometimes if you haven't lived it, and some of us are getting older enough now that we remember when our parents tried to tell us, and we're like, life goes by fast, mom, whatever, right? I mean, one Christmas to the next is forever, right? But as you get older, you're like, man, they weren't kidding. I mean, they might have known something. This thing goes by pretty fast. And so sometimes you got Ryan, 30 years in the industry, Daryl, 30 years in the industry. You got me, 27 years in the industry. We're just trying to embark upon you that do not get lured for grandiose greener pastures, or they got this, or they got that. I mean, trust me, you got one of the greatest things that's ever existed in the history of our industry right here, right now, from a product perspective, from a compensation plan perspective, from a corporate perspective, people getting paid on time, every time. And as Ryan said, the truth is we're barely getting started, because it takes a company a while to figure out that secret sauce. Took Starbucks 16 years to get to 17 stores. Took McDonald's 19 years to get their first franchise. We are blowing anything they ever did away, but we just figured out that secret sauce recently. How do we know we have it? Because we grew even during the pandemic. Even that didn't slow us down. But go to any mall of any town, any country with a megahorn at $1,000 in your hand. I'll give it to you right now if you can tell me what Travorium is, and your money's safe. Nobody has heard our name. The top income earners have not yet joined the company. We are nothing more than the warm-up act that's about for what's about to happen.
I'm going to lob one thing out, and then Daryl, I know, and we got to obviously get to Ambassador Deborah Taylor. She was there. She kind of took her, but I'd love to hear what she has to say. But there is this moment, Daryl, and I know you know this because we're all experiencing it right now. And the moment is the market, the economy. You can't kid anybody anymore about where the economy is. I just put in one of the biggest real estate people in all of Northern California 2 days ago. I just put in another gal today. So I got my two, Daryl, I got my two. Now we're going to go take more of David's money, right? Because we still got through the night. So we're good to go. But anyways, I just put in a gal up out of Northern California as well, who's about ready to, she'll probably have her 7-figure year this year in the industry of, she's a webmaster. She's social media and all of that stuff. But she says, Ryan, I just told my daughter 2 days ago, and I was thinking about you. She said this to me. I was thinking about you 2 days ago. I told my daughter, you always have to be open to multiple streams of income. And here I come today with the text. She called me up and goes, oh my God, Ryan. But this is, I don't care how much money people are making. They realize there could be some shifts in patterns. And it's the moment right now. The marketplace, the economy is the best it can ever be for our industry, not only travel, but people that want to make additional income, because they know they better get it from us, all kinds of directions, just to make sure they're okay. So the moment is absolutely now. You just got to go talk to everybody you know.
Well, I want to get Coach D in here, but I do want to point out that Daryl Roberts put one in for me yesterday. And I'm not kidding. I was on the phone with a good friend of mine, TV Myers. Shout out to Tanya, who just joined. But I was on the phone, and of course, Daryl calls. What do? I get Tanya on the phone with Daryl. Next thing I know, she's filling out an application. So Daryl, again, happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to you. But Coach D, take it away. But the point was three-way calls, guys. Three-way. Sorry, Coach D, take it away.
Well, I wasn't going to get on, but the power of a three-way call, and Daryl is a beast. So I'm going to just share a little story with you. When we were in New Orleans, which was absolutely amazing, we had a dinner. And at that dinner, I have one of my bestest friends have been in this business since day one with me. Her name is LaDonna Andrews, who just went director in New Orleans. And so me and LaDonna come from the old school, from YTV, from, different companies. She's followed me all the time. She was one of my major leaders. So because Daryl did this three-way with somebody that I had done it with, somebody, right? Daryl sealed the deal with a young lady who's also in a major in another company, but she joined last night, Daryl.
Yeah.
She's already put in, I think, 6 people. LaDonna held her first live event, because we're used to doing live events. You remember the live events, you line the chairs up in theater, right? So our team is now doing live events. So I gave them a challenge this week. We got back. So we're opening in Minnesota, Milwaukee, Memphis, we're doing live events. So LaDonna took on the challenge to put a live event together in 2 days.
Wow.
The room was packed. I have pictures, right? The room was packed. This young lady who actually hosted the event joined, and last night she put in herself, her business partner, and they've already put in 4 people. So, and I don't know how many people they're going to put in today. And so I'm saying that all came from us sitting down, having dinner, breaking bread together with about 40 of our members who came, following leadership, recognizing our ambassadors, us taking that to another level and being able to do that. And so it's very important that you follow the leader. Not only do you stick and stay, but you follow the leader. I had a great conversation with David on yesterday, Daryl and Todd, we've been talking, and it's important that you follow your leaders. It's important that you understand and acknowledge your leaders, right? So when Daryl and Maria came to this dinner, I didn't say, well, you can't talk to them, whatever. No, they're leaders just as well as I'm leaders. And sometimes people, you become familiar, right? So if you may be their sponsor, but they're familiar with you. They don't want to listen with you. You've been telling them the same thing all the time, right? You've been telling them the same thing, but all of a sudden, it's like when your mama tell you something. Yeah. Your mama could tell you over and over again, but then all of a sudden, Maria come in the room and they get a clue. Or the pastor could tell their parishioner something all the time, but all of a sudden, a new pastor come in and preach, and all of a sudden, you've been telling them that for 2 years and they get a clue. Same thing. And so we have done an amazing job. I believe that Travorium is really going to it's hitting momentum. I believe all these things are in place. And so I'm excited. I'm not feeling the best today, but y'all woke me up. I'm like, wow, right? I'm finna go back to bed, but I'm telling you, I got my cell phone, my iPad. It's gonna be on and popping. So we're gonna see what we're gonna do and to try to blow up and get some of David. Y'all know I love this. David Hart's money.
Yeah. You gotta get some of that money.
Yeah.
Get some of David Hart's money. So I'm gonna yield to him because I see him on the screen. And that's just kind of was my mentor. Me and Guy, you had that little joke all the time with David. But I tell the team, he says, Deborah, but it's your money because you made it. But it's just something about being able to get David Hart's money. So exactly. God bless y'all. Love y'all. Take care.
Hey, Dave, I want to throw something in real fast because she just gave the exact example of what we always talk about, which is, guys, it's not who you know, but who they know. And people get wrapped up in, oh my gosh, how am I going to get to 25 and all those numbers? It always starts with one, David, right? The smallest victory can turn out to be the biggest victory, but you got to go get one, and we don't know who they're going to know. And that was a great example, Ambassador Taylor, of it's not who you know, but who they know. And congratulations to one of your best friends.
Well, also, I think she gave the power of, being at events. LaDonna was there at the event. Yeah. But then the hard work was done where? At dinner? hanging out with 40 people having fun. I mean, this is where the hard work's done. Yeah, we're at dinner and because of the stories, and then she wants to go sign a bunch of people up and add more to my fortune, right? I mean, again, it's so simple, it's hard, right? And then, of course, then you heard Coach, he's not, maybe feeling so good today, but you can go take your iPhone and your iPad, you can get in bed, you can just sit there and text out that new video to 500 people from right there, just over and over and over again, right? So as long as you got a phone, I'll remind everybody, this is not a home-based business. If it was, Daryl and Maria would be broke. Pastor Deborah Taylor would be broke, okay? This is not a home-based business. This is a phone-based business. You can do it from anywhere in the world. But what I want to do real quick is obviously we got to see the new video, all kinds of energy, all kinds of excitement. But we have our CM founder on here. He's got a PowerPoint presentation. He's got things he wants to talk about that are happening Monday, which are going to be incredible. There's another tool the company's going to unveil on Monday, a little 1 minute video. So anyway, without any further ado, hey, Mr. David Hart, we're having a great time. People are taking your money. They're lining up to get your money. Ryan just put another one in. And congratulations to him. Deborah's got people coming in like crazy. So obviously your generosity with everything you did with the double bonuses, extending those, the extra special thing we got if you were at the event. Can't tell you, had to be at the event to know what it was, but you were at the event, you'd be like, oh man, how come I wasn't at the event? You'd be crying in your Wheaties all soggy. We don't want that, right? So anyway, but he was very, very generous last week. Incredible event. Obviously, we're getting ready to take off to Paris. That's going to be incredible. Maybe you can kind of outline just some of what's going to be happening there because it's so awesome. But Mr. David Hart, I turn it over to you.
All right. All right. Well, I just want to say that, for the people that are on this call today, you guys are getting the nuggets and the information that takes to go to the next level. And all you got to do is apply it to your action steps in the business, and you're going to find success. These people on this call, I've known these three with the pictures on right here for 20 plus years and in building network marketing businesses, and they've all been successful. And how do you say it best? I mean, they should be charging $100 a session. And it still would be a deal for you guys in terms of the knowledge that you're learning to become successful in our company, Travorium. So don't take it lightly. Don't take it for granted. When you're on here, make sure that you're promoting and pushing your team to be on these calls. And don't just listen in. If you're listening in, take notes so that you can retain more of what you hear. And you can go back and review those notes and you can apply it to your business, those action steps. And I promise you, if you do that, that's going to take you one step closer to finding success. In our industry, a lot of people, because it's a very low fee, very low cost to get started, take it for granted in terms of the business opportunity in front of them. But for those people that take it serious, that are willing to commit, that are willing to go through the bump, the grinds, the discouragements, the disappointments, the victories, the sitting on top of the plateaus, all those that go through that process of success, it's so worth it. And it could be so worth it for you if you apply what you hear today. And you know what? This is a business that you don't apply and hear what you do today by yourself. You want to get as many people on these Zooms as possible. Your goal is to get your team on here because you want to get them right. Get them in front of people that are having success. You want to get them in front of people that can train them on how to have success. That's why this is important. This whole business is about learning to put people in front of other people that are successful so they can learn, they can get around. The team that's on here today, they can learn the language patterns that are required to become successful. This whole business is built on your ability to communicate with people. And when you understand that, you understand you're tied in with people that are going to teach you language patterns based on the way that they speak, talk, and you hear their commitment, their conviction about the opportunity, about the company, about the business model, about themselves. You know what? Those things get transferred on not only to you, but to the people that you bring on the call. And these guys, these gals, they're going to help build confidence in your entire approach to building Travorium. And that's very, very key. And you can't forget that. You can't, this is a business that you don't do by yourself. You can find success in our business by yourself, but there becomes a point where you need to be involved in the team building process. You need to be involved in an upline, downline relationship. You need help. The goal here is to create duplication so that it takes away the ability to where you're making money just on your own efforts, but you're making money on the efforts of many. And to do that, you're going to have your organization trained. And it's easy to do in numbers and not by yourself. So just remember that. I noticed that on our Zoom calls that the numbers are starting to go up. You know, I like to see these numbers up, you know, tenfold. And I believe that we can do that as a company. It's just getting people to commit and understand, hey, there's value in making the commitment here to building Travorium. There's value in investing in your own self and learning how to communicate correctly, learning how to build large organizations. There's value in that side. And so that's our goal as business partners in this business, is continuing to edify the speakers on this call, continue to edify the training that you learn, getting people to commit and put it on their calendar. And when they do that and they start to apply the action steps that are taught here, they're going to find success within Travorium. It is that simple. So a lot of people get involved in our industry, get involved in our business, and they never apply the success principles, the commitment level, the conviction to go out and actually build a team. They're playing around. They're not doing the steps that's required to have success. And so one of the goals that you have, if you're a builder here, is that you have to walk people through this point when they get started in Travorium, and it's a hobby, but not even a hobby because they don't have the skill set yet, and they're trying to say that they're in business, to take to that point where you give them the tools and the communication skill set through other people, leaders in your team, that can help them learn the communication skills, help them get convicted because they're around people that are convicted. If I was to die today in this business and my sons and daughter, who handle all the day-to-day operations, took over this company and ran it, and I'm not here, by the way, they pretty much run the day-to-day operations today. But if I wasn't here and I have a 30 or 20 something year relationship with Daryl Roberts, a 20 something year relationship with Todd Strand, a 30-year relationship with Ryan Vanderpool, maybe they would miss me, but they're not going to stop building the company because their conviction levels there, they see the opportunity before them here, and they are committed. And so we need to get a team of people focused on that. I do have the PowerPoint, Todd. I'm not sure I caught your text message this morning. You said, hey, maybe run through the PowerPoint from New Orleans real quick.
You had some great examples in that PowerPoint of, like, you know, how many locations are available in the United States, how many are available in Mexico, how many are available in Europe.
Yeah, we're excited. You know, with the new feed that we have coming in, there's a couple things on there as well I won't share with just quite yet, in terms of that there'll be nice little surprises next week that you guys are going to see. But I'll just share with you, we've added more than 100,000 weeks for the year. So you see, on a 12-month period, because of our new feed that we've put into the system, we're going to put in more than 100,000 more weeks into our getaway platform. Now that is a big deal. And some of these, and there's different resorts, and then there's same resorts. A lot of the same resorts that we have in here have what's called premium on a 24. So the weeks come in there, and they're still a phenomenal deal. You might
Dave, you had cut out for a moment. So say what you just said again, because it was pretty important.
The part about
some of the weeks are the same, but they have.
Oh, some of the weeks are the same, meaning that some of the resorts are the same, but the weeks are what's called premium weeks. And those premium weeks, you know, hotels, that's their land, right? They know that they can have a bigger markup in those premium weeks. And so they charge more money for those weeks. So subsequently, you know, they have a higher retail price. So with those higher retail prices, the rates could be a little higher. But it just gives, and we're not talking, and it could be anywhere from, I saw one the other day, which it's Garza Blanca, I'll just share that with you. Garza Blanca is a hotel in Cabo San Lucas. And I was looking at it yesterday. It's a 5-star resort. Todd, I believe that's the resort you went to.
Yes.
Yeah. What was what's the retail rate to go to that hotel?
On off season, it's $600 a day. Peak season, it's $1,000 a day. 5-star oceanfront. It's incredible.
Yeah. So in the new platform, in the new feed, 1 week was after you applied your points was $39. And then the next week was more of a premium week, was $229 for the premium week. So they're both premium weeks. So it's new inventory being added. Same hotel, same room, but different weeks, slightly higher price. But the value is still there. Now, here's what's cool. We capped that retail rate at, let's see, I think the retail rate on it was capped on one was about $1,000, so way below the actual retail price. And the other retail price, the cap rate where we capped the retail rate was like $699. And so once you applied your points, you brought that rate down. So you're going to see tons of value in there. Now, because it's a feed where we grab all the inventory, it's like a big fire hose where we just grab these feeds and we add the 100,000 plus weeks for the year into the platform. I tell people this all the time. Hey, when you see a resort, do your due diligence, go look online, make sure look at the pictures, look at the reviews, make sure it's the resort you want to stay at. And then if it is, hey, you know what, book it. But I can tell you this, if it is Garza Blanca, there should never, ever be a week that stays on our platform at Garza Blanca. That place is absolutely incredible. I haven't stayed there. I've walked through the resort. I think Danny actually stayed there a week. I'm jealous Todd got to stay there a week. Maybe at some point I'll get to go back and stay there a week. And for me, Cabo is one of my favorite places to go, simply because you can golf, you can fish, you got the sun. I like the Mexican culture. We like the food. I got the perfect translator when I'm down there. Everything is aligned. Not to mention it's only a 2-hour flight to get there. So one of my favorite places to go to. So so you're going to see a lot of inventory come into the platform with that. And of course, what's that going to do? That's going to give people the ability to travel more. And then obviously it's going to help attract more people to the business. I was on with in the travel space, an industry leader, an executive that sells for a brand for North America. He's the VP of North America sales. And he asked me to explain our platform to him and all the value and everything we do. He says, this is ridiculous. He told me, he goes, what you have and what you've explained to me, if it is what you've explained to me, and of course, in the back of my mind, I'm going, it's actually better than what I've explained it to you, than what I can explain it to you. He goes, this is so much value. I mean, people spend $30,000 and then have to pay a $2,000 a year fee to have something that's not even as close to this. And then, so you guys really understand the value that we have here with our travel membership, because
and Catherine's comments yesterday too, by the way.
Yeah, Catherine's comments, and she's been in the timeshare industry forever. She ran a huge division all over Mexico, and she does a lot of inventory for us as well. Same thing. She says, David, one of the things that you have to understand is, this was her comment. She says that you bring so much value. I think that your people are spoiled. They don't quite get the value that you have membership. That was different people. One was the VP of North America and sales, a vendor that we're talking to about inventory and world tours. And the other one was somebody that came from the timeshare industry that now has a multi-million-dollar travel network. I'm just telling you, we have tremendous value. Sometimes people try to overthink it. You don't have to overthink it. You don't have to second guess it. It's all that and a bag of chips, I guess. I'll quickly go through this, some of the points on the PowerPoint real quick. Let's see, keynote.
And then obviously we have to remind everybody what's happening on Monday too.
Absolutely. So I'm not going to go through the direct sales. I think we all know why that's great. We don't have to talk about travel. The only thing I'll just tell you about travel is it's a global product. We have evidence it's been here for 2,000 plus years. It'll be here long after we pass away, and so will Travorium. Travorium, rock solid company. We talked about that. Coming soon is the Getaway, the API platforms. For those of you that weren't there on Saturday, so last weekend, with the new feed, when I put the search in up at the top, you see just the United States, September 16th, 2022, a 60-day window. We have more than 1,060 resorts on the platform in the United States in a 60-day window. And each resort could have not just 1 week, but 10 weeks, 8 weeks, they all vary. So there's thousands of weeks. So on the average, if there was just, 5 weeks on every resort, that would be just this one window would be 5,000 weeks. And this is only the United States. So it's here's in Europe, there's 290 places. Again, multiple destinations in a 60-day window. Here's Mexico, 84 places, obviously a smaller place. Most of them are, Puerto Vallarta, Cancun, and Cabo, Ixtapa that you're going to go look at. So tons and tons of inventory coming in. So next year, we've already put together our world tours. For 2023, I was in a meeting with our travel team, and we're bringing back a lot of the same world tours. And the reason that we're doing that is because they were phenomenal experiences, incredible hotels, designed and picked out in that marketplace for that specific area. Well, guess what? So a lot of people went to those hotels. Some of them want to go back to the same resorts. Some of them are like, because they marketed the video, because they told their downline about it, because they're telling everybody about it, the people on their team want to go to those. So we're going to add a couple of new destinations, of course, or more destinations, I should say, not a couple, more destinations. But we're excited that, we're going to be able to put together another big run for world tours. Now, inside of that, we've been having conversations with Daryl, Todd, and Ryan. We've decided that we're going to pick key world tours where we're going to provide a training platform for people to come and get trained and have the Ignite Your Business conference experience in 2023. And so we'll outline those. I know the next one coming up is going to be in Cancun. So get your world tour booked for Cancun. I mean, guys, you're going to stay at a 5-star hotel, all exclusive, have a great time, create relationships, get trained to be successful in our business, 100% tax write-off, for pennies on the dollar. I mean, I think it's $3.99 to go there right now. So if you divide that by 5 days, it's less than $100 a day. Then you got to divide it by 2 because it's less than $50 a day per person for everything. Your suite, your food, all 3 meals or 4 meals, whatever you want to eat, because it's all inclusive, and your drinks. It's a tremendous value. Take advantage of it. Todd, you guys talked about the new membership. I know that Daryl and Maria put out that new video. I still haven't looked at that video, but I know that people are bragging about it. It's a big buzz. You did a tremendous job on that tool, and I want to thank you and Maria for doing that for the team. So things that I share quickly is that sometimes when we're sharing the opportunity with people, you got to meet people where they are. Most people can't afford to travel; they don't have the experience to travel. And for those people, when you lead with the travel product, as we're talking about Travorium, they put a wall up and they blocked you out because in the back of their mind, they don't believe they can travel. So sometimes, and I believe most of the time, you're going to do better when you lead with the opportunity to create income. Now, when you do that, people go, well, what does it cost? You might say, well, listen, you can get started for less than $100. Now, that doesn't mean they're going to get started for less than $100, but it's true. They could get started for less than $100. You want to keep the the subconscious mind open to the opportunity. And sometimes we close the subconscious mind when we lead with travel and going to Paris or going to Dubai or going to Punta Cana for $199. You know, we close their mind off because mentally maybe they're thinking, well, I can't afford to fly. I don't have my passport. How am I going to get there? I've never been out of the country. Maybe I'm afraid to fly. Maybe my travel experience is going to my in-laws and my grandma's house and going camping. And so right now, I don't know enough about travel to create the dream or appeal to me, but get them around Travorium and we're going to expand the dream of travel, right? There are people in our company that have traveled and gone places they thought they would never go to because of Travorium. So we don't want to close down the subconscious mind when we're talking to people about the opportunity. So if you were to ask me, I would never lead with travel. Somebody said, well, what is the product? I would say, listen, we show people how to travel for pennies on the dollar. But before, I just want to, and so we don't go into any details of that, right? I don't spend a lot of time on that at front. I want to talk about, we want to, when I tell them, I said, listen, we're using the largest industry in the world today and the most coveted dream around the world to help people build their opportunity to create income with inside our company. You might say something like that. Now, Daryl, Ryan, Todd, Deborah Taylor, Mel Keys, all the leaders, Phyllis Terry, I mean, we could go from all the different leaders, have an approach and they all work. What I'm saying to you is that, you know what, if you could keep the subconscious mind open when you're at the beginning talks and conversations of Travorium, your success rate's going to go up. Okay. Now, so don't be afraid to just say, hey, listen, it's $99. It starts as low as $99 to get started with our silver membership. We explain the opportunity in the memberships. Most people are taking the titanium and the platinum, but we want to keep their minds open so that we can get to that point where we're explaining that to them. That's what I'm saying. And the guys and the leaders on the call, they can expand on that. The other thing I just wanted to share, that my last slide here, and then Todd, we can do a Q&A around because I'm sure there's some areas that I need to talk about. But I love this being all in and burning the ships. You know, Napoleon Hill, when I forget the name of the island that he went to, but he wanted to conquer the island. And when he got to the island, you know, he landed the ships, took everything off his ships, and he burned them. And basically subconsciously or mentally, or you could see, right? Physically, I guess, we're not going back. We are only going forward. And we're going to have victory this way. And you know what? When you have that mindset and when you understand that philosophy, the world is yours to conquer and you attract the right kind of people. You're going to attract what you are. So if you want to attract strong-minded people, if you want people to become strong-minded, you want them to have that commitment, that conviction, that's what you have to demonstrate and display. And if you are in our business and you want to find success, you have to do that. You have to mentally figure out how to burn the ships. And so that when you're talking to people, they know that you're going somewhere. And people want to follow people that are going somewhere. So, all right. So that's, so just remember that, because I know that is a big part of it in finding success in anything that you do. Now, Monday, we are going to be we're going to be doing the changeover to our new sites, our travel site and our getaway platform.
A major upgrade.
Major upgrade. So it's the enhancements from a visual look and the information, the way that it's displayed, the pictures. We're excited about this. We've had it done now for well over a month. We made a decision to here in August, and so that time has come. So what that means is that on the on Monday for a 24-hour period, the site's going to be down. You're not going to be able to access the getaway platform. You're not going to be able to access the travel site as we make the transition over. We have to take all the data from the accounts that we currently have. We have to move all the loyalty points over. We have to move the travel points over. and hook that up to our software system in your back office. So I've been told that it takes 24 hours. My only part that's nervous with that is because I'm not doing the work, right? So we have a team of staff. They're very competent in what they do. They've told us that it's a 24-hour period. We will keep you posted with that. As soon as it's live and ready to go, we'll be pushing out some emails and communication to the field. We are excited about that. With that said, if you can still reach our travel desk if you're in the middle of travel or going on travel and you have questions. If for some weird reason you had to cancel a trip, you can still do that from your email that you receive on your reservation bookings. So we got you covered all the way around.
Yeah, and again, it should be 24 hours. They know what they're doing, but man, we got a history of tech guys, the biggest liars in the business. Sometimes they say 24, it really means 48, right? I'm just putting that out there to warn everybody. That's been the history, but it's going to be a major upgrade. Huge, I mean, unbelievably exciting. Can't wait for everybody to see it. You're going to be like going, yeah. So anyway.
Very good.
Or Daryl, mahalo, right?
Yeah, right. Dave, great announcements. I can't wait to see it. I know we've talked about this before, but I can't wait to Tuesday or Thursday of the following week. No, just kidding. To see it. Todd, you get that joke? That was a joke, right? Tech joke.
Yeah.
But no, I'm really pumped up to see it. But guys, I just want to let you guys know while we were doing this call, about 38 minutes into the call, Tanya Evans already sent the video out to 150 people. And some of you guys missed it, Reverend Cunningham. She's already signed up 5 people, 2 just yesterday. Again, mark my words, she's going to be a big time ambassador with the company. The same feeling I had with Danny before Danny was Danny, when Danny was just, out there in left field. I had the same talk with him that I had with her, and the same feeling I have with her that I had with him. So I'm expecting major thing, and she is hustling. So many of you are sending that out. I just wanted to make point of that. Dean, want to give a shout out to Dean Harvey. Just went 1 star while we were at the event. I think Mike's going to be recognizing him this coming Monday on that. So, and then for the Think and Grow Rich group, got to get this out, guys. We're moving it to July 6th, next Saturday, 11 o'clock afterwards for the group. So you'll be getting your emails on that. And then we're going to go from month to month down to every 2 weeks. So for those of you that are part of that mastermind group, I want to let you guys know that we've been working on some other stuff, and we're just moving that next week instead of today.
Well, Billy, Daryl, I know that it's tomorrow is your birthday, and you brought up Danny. I want to get in the #1 income earner for Cabo because he lived there for 6 months. The #1 income earner for Canada. The #1 income earner for Thailand because he was there for a long time. The #1 income earner for the Maldives, and currently the #1 income earner in Bali. This guy's everywhere. Everywhere he goes, he plants a little Danny flag there and starts a new tribe.
I have no choice. Man. That's the business that we're in. I got to plant flags. I got to plant seeds. You guys are running. I see that. Daryl, well, happy birthday again, because I think I told you happy birthday the other day in advance, because that's just a Canadian thing to do. We just do things differently. So happy birthday again to you. I'm not going to say much tonight because so much was said. I'm just blessed to be here. That's the main key word. I'm just blessed. David is an amazing CEO. And I know earlier we're talking about people leaving certain ranks and going left and right. I'm actually talking to one right now. And I'm just like, man, you're never going to get this opportunity ever again in your life. Ever. I could put my money where my mouth is. I mean, the relationship that we create here, the business that we have, nothing is bigger than travel, first of all. So anybody that doesn't see what we have, they're lost in the field. Nothing's gonna be bigger than travel. We're not gonna have the timing that we have right now. We were growing during COVID season. I repeat, we were growing in COVID season. Okay, it's not gonna happen again. And what we just came out of, everybody talks about travel. Nothing is bigger than what we have. You can literally just, like Todd, you just said, you can literally just send a text message in the video, the new video that Daryl did. You don't have to say nothing. You don't have to say anything. right? What other business can you sell that easy? By sending a text message, right? Hey, take a look at this. Call me back. Boom, I'm done with you, right? Take a look at this. Boom, call me back. I'm done with you. I don't have to tell you anything. If you do, it's like walking through the mall at the food court while you're hungry. Do you need to explain something? Honey, why are we here? I'm hungry. Can't you smell the food? I'm gonna eat something, right? So travel, the same thing. Like, I mean, it's either you love it, you like it, or you don't. It's not, you know what? Sometimes when I really, really think hard, I don't mind the beach. It's not like that. It's travel. Either you like it, you love it, or you don't. And we're just in the business to put it in front of as many people's eyes as it is, right? I mean, you look at commercials on TV, see Mercedes-Benz, see BMW. I mean, they both do their marketing, they both do their thing. They don't try to convince anybody. They don't try to convince no one. They just say, hey, listen, we're gonna be in your face as much as we want. Maybe one day you'll come by a store and you'll get one because you know what it is. Travel, what we have is so special. It's so simple. And I'm blessed to be here because things are just getting better and better and better. And I don't know what the limit is. I mean, David keeps doing stuff that's so incredible. I know one day we'll go to Mars. I just know. I don't know if it's going to be when I'm going to be around, but I know one day maybe the kids, of Travorium will be like, listen, we got a new feature. It's called Dreamcation Mars.
Right? It'll be our world tour. We'll have a world tour there.
It'll definitely be a world tour. Like, I mean, we just keep getting better and better. It's just unbelievable, right?
Probably in Josh and Justin's time, or John and Jacob's time.
Oh, for sure. And it's something that David mentioned too. That was very powerful. How he leads with the opportunity. What's bigger than travel?
Nothing.
Money, right? Money makes everything go around. I just ordered food in my room right here. I ordered some fettuccine with chicken or something. And I said, you know what? Can you add me a club sandwich? I don't even know if I'm hungry. But I'm like, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to pay for it, right? Money takes care of everything. Money takes care of the upgraded room. Money takes care of a vacation or drink. Money takes care of everything. And what's bigger than money? Like, people need money right now. I know, Todd, you got full of money in your backyard. Full of it, right? Full of it. I don't even know what you do with your money.
There's cans.
Hey, David,
cans.
what does he do with his money?
I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet.
He has so much money that he can't even perceive to give some to me. You see what I'm saying? Like the money is there. Like, I could give it to you, Danny, but you know what? I just don't know why. So I'm just gonna hold on to it. Just like kind of hold on to it, right? Like, I mean, we give people the opportunity to make money, and money is powerful, right? Money buys you your dreams. But I mean, Ryan right now is thinking about how much money he's gonna be making as an ambassador. He's like, I'm about to leave that JOB thing, right? Ryan about to like, listen, I want to, I don't mind my job. I mean, I enjoy it, but yeah, if I make just as much or more money at home, it's just common sense. So when people act funny, just talk to them about money. All right. When people act funny, talk to them about money. And we have a company here that pays a lot of money. Okay. I know no income claim or anything like that, but Todd, that new comp plan picture that you worked on, I look at it every morning. I don't need to have, back in the days, they tell you, you got to put pictures, Lamborghini, a house, and all that good stuff. You got to have your billboard of dreams. My billboard of dreams is the comp plan. What am I going to do when I hit that rank, this rank, and every rank I'm going to hit is going to be a big thing for me. That rank, that's $1 million home. This rank is going to be my purple Lamborghini. That rank is going to be the second home for my mom, right? That rank, every rank, I know what I'm going to get with that rank. And that's how powerful a comp plan is, right? The comp plan of dreams. That's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to change the name. Comp plan of dreams. That's what I'm going to call it.
That's actually a great name. I like that. The comp plan of dreams. That's a great name.
You like that? Man, hold on. Let me call my lawyer because I need to pack my stuff with you.
Yeah. Well, because you think about it, Danny, we have the Dreamcation platform, and we help people go on trips of their dreams, right? And we've actually made that reference once before, but it's a lot about our company. It's really helping people have dreams that a lot of people have, but those dreams become reality here. Not what don't take big teams for most people to have a whole bunch of dreams come true.
That's it. That's it. So the comp plan of dreams. Look, everybody look at your comp plan and look what you're gonna do with it. You know, like I tried to show you in the presentation, right? When I talk about the 1-star, you take care of your bills. 2-star, area code, your rent, your mortgage. 3-star, hey, after you take care of your rent, you want a nice car. 4-star, now you got extra money in your pocket. Ambassador, that's lifestyle. That's why we added a lifestyle bonus. Jeez, I mean, it's the comp plan of dreams. But again, I am blessed. Thank you, Daryl, for being stubborn and keep letting me know about, you know, I should get moving. I should have got moving a year ago. That's why I'm a year behind, right? But I have faith I'm gonna run real fast, real quick, because I see how Ryan is running. I mean, if Ryan can run this fast, I can run fast too, right? I'm gonna keep on running. But I love seeing people winning. I love seeing people winning. I love seeing new people hitting ranks. I can't wait to see you. So Ryan, you bought your airplane ticket? You're gonna be in Paris?
We're working on it as we speak, my friend. We're in the middle of doing that right now. By the way, I do want to say one thing to you, because you don't even know it, and I've never really had this conversation, but when we were in Cancun as part of this decision, and I've told the story about David and Adela offering for us to stay, but every night we went up to that night.
It's just crazy.
Every night we went up, we went up to that nightclub with David and myself and Tammy and Gina. And that whole nightclub was your team, bro. And every night I just shook my head and said, my golly, this is incredible. This is his whole entire team. Like when we were at the last event, Daryl's team in New Orleans and Ambassador Deborah Taylor. So you were part of that as well, bro. You were one of those little spurs in my saddle, like, hey, I better get myself moving here. And by the way, thank you to that. I get to take a little bit of your money as well now, not only Dave's, but your money.
He's tapping the ambassador pool. Yeah, he'll give me a share of that, by the way. Give me a share of that. Hey, boy, I want to cover an important thing here because Tanya Evans asked a question. Very, very important. So everybody knows our website for signing people up will not be down on Monday. You can sign people up. You can check your back office. Everything is going to work 100% as normal. The only thing happened on Mondays, you cannot book a getaway. You cannot book a world tour. You cannot book a hotel on Monday. You're going to have to wait till Tuesday. You can book it on Sunday. You got to wait to book a hotel on Tuesday. Everything else, your replicated website, signing people up, your double bonuses, all of that is going to function just like normal. A great question, Ms. Tanya Evans. We're glad you asked.
There's something that won't be working. Unfortunately, there's one thing that won't be working. Everyone that's going to try to book Cabo Azul or Casablanca that David's been showing is going to be sold out. I'm taking every single week. I'm letting you guys right now. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but every Garza Blanca room or Cabo Azul, I'm booking them all. I'm going to live there for good. I don't know. I'm going to break it down. I'm going to look at the comp plan. Okay. If it's $700 a week, that's my new home. If it's, you know, even if it's $1,000 a week, it's $4,000 a month to live in that resort. I mean, I'm good. I'm going to be called the resort man.
You already are. I think you already got that title, right? Hey, Bowie, you know, Daryl, you made a comment a moment ago that you had the talk with Danny, and it turned out, and you had the same talk, obviously now with Reverend Judy Cunningham, right? I love Reverend Judy Cunningham, right? But there's probably a whole bunch of people out there thinking, hey, Daryl, hey, have that talk with me.
Well, awesome. Another person that's in that same vein is Dr. Phyllis Terry, and she's already, you guys already know who she is. She's in, I'm trying to figure out who's going to make it first, Reverend Judy Cunningham or Dr. Phyllis Terry. Both of those ladies are strong. And now the only thing is that her husband, Thomas, is coming on. I mean, this guy is just fired up sideways. So the same vein with Danny and Reverend Judy Cunningham, of course, I got to say about Dr. Phyllis Terry as well. And I'm sure there's others of you that are out there. You just got to talk to me a little bit. And then when I speak that into existence, Danny's life, obviously he did the work, but I just had a feeling, and I just wanted to encourage and inspire him. I saw something when Danny was just a regular guy, just trying to figure things out. And I had that same feeling about Danny. And now the dude is just on top of the world, and it's just the beginning. Reverend Cunningham, Dr. Phyllis Taylor, and some of you other folks, I need to talk, Terry, I'm sorry, we need to talk to you as well. But there's a lot of people that are going to change their lives. And because of that, they're going to change so many other lives.
So Danny, here's how Daryl's going to do that. He's going to call up Man, Reverend Judy Cunningham, you got so much speed. I know you're going to be Dr. Phyllis Terry. Dr. Phyllis, you're not going to let her catch you now, are you?
God, I was trying to say that without saying that.
There's a cheat code. There's a cheat code.
I remember
The
those
cheat-
same, I remember those same conversations about 24 years ago, Todd. Those, with Daryl and me and you.
Exactly. So if
There's
everybody
a
knows,
cheat code.
24 years ago, the company was debating where to do a big conference. And Daryl had this booming team, Ryan had this booming team, and the company really was debating, do we go to Northern California with Daryl or do we go to Southern California with Ryan? So I called Daryl and said, man, you're not right. He got a lot going on, man. I mean, his team's got a lot of momentum, but I called Ryan, man, Daryl, he's on fire.
Hey, all we got to do is invite more people to those training calls. And Daryl speaks here every Saturday. So all you that are on the chat right now and wondering, well, how do I get that phone call? Just come here on a Saturday, invite your people to be here on a Saturday. And then when Daryl speak, he'll bless all of you guys at the same time. All of you guys at the same time. Every single one of you could go out there and kill it, right? Every single one of you. Just show up, do the work. I mean, we made it dummy proof. With the videos, Daryl, we made it dummy proof. And the thing is, every time you come out with a new video, I don't know what you tell yourself and your wife, but you're like, how it could make it easier?
Yeah.
It just got to be easier. You know, I mean, like, how much dummy proof can it be from a 2-minute video, a 40-second video, a 3-minute video? I mean, it can't get any easier. At the end of the day, you know what? I think the next video is going to be say, join, and that's it, right? Join. You know, just have Maria say the word join. You type it on the screen, white on black, join. And we're going to say that to everybody, copy paste, join.
Join.
I know that voice. I know that voice. Gerald doesn't sound like you.
Join.
Subliminal, right? Subliminal, right? I'll be
That's
late in bed
it.
tonight. Join. Okay, where? How? By the way, Dave, is there a couple more slides you're going to show us, or is that like, I don't know if you were scrolling through, but I saw a little Garza Blanca.
Yeah, he
going
was scrolling.
on.
He was teasing everybody. He
I
was
know. What
scrolling.
was that all about?
Showing the
That
goods
was-
there is what he
I
was
don't know what
showing.
you're talking. That wasn't me I was talking about.
It was
Absolutely
supposed to
about
be a private share with me, Ryan. Unfortunately, everybody got to see it, you know? So I'm going to be booking my weeks real quick.
Oh, shoot.
I don't. What do you got? Did I miss something, guys?
I saw something about Garza Blanca. It was the whole screen for the country to see.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
There, oh.
Oh, hey, you know the best thing we have? We have the best CEO that don't know how to use computer things. So he's doing stuff he don't know what he's doing right now.
$30. Look at that. $30.
So I think the thing you got to focus in on is that we say that the retail price is $6.99. That ain't the retail price.
No.
So
No, it's $600 off season a night to $1,000 a night. I mean, this is a pretty high ritzy place. Like, as you guys look at the place right there, we had the oceanfront room, and we were right back there on the top floor, just by that centerpiece right there. If you look just dead center on, they have an infinity pool up there. So when you get in the pool up there, it looks like it runs off the edge. You take your pictures up there, it's like there's the pool and then there's the ocean. That's all you see.
I mean,
that's my home right there. God
By the
bless
way,
you, that's my house.
October's
Unit-
like
number 3.
yeah, October is like a premium time to go to Cabo, and $37 plus taxes. By the way, you can't find a retail rate of $7.87. So when you apply your points, only 1,500 points, it's $37. But people have to remember that this is a $2,500 week.
Wow.
So, you
That's
know.
insane. So
And
in
if-
other words, what Dave just said, guys, is our goal for 150 to 200 people over the next 48 hours is doable when you can just see that. Some of you guys are going to have access to this video as well, but show the video. Let's do the 3-way calls, 150 to 200 people today, the 31st tomorrow. I think we can do it. And then I think we set a goal for 500 to 1,000 in the month of August. And we have to set goals, and leadership, we just have to hold each one of us accountable, and let's just get on the phones. Hey, well, I've got 2 and I got 5 and Reverend Cunningham will probably have 10 or 20 just on her own in the next couple of days. So it is doable. There's no question about it. Show the video and then let's get on the phone, do some 3-ways.
Yeah, you know, I was talking to, I can't remember, I was talking to a few days ago. We were talking about the biggest MLM company in the world, the Amway Corporation. They don't have a comp plan like us. Their products are a lot more expensive than ours. A little more difficult to talk about because you have to overcome
The name.
the perception of their company. Great, phenomenal company, by the way. Multi-billion-dollar company. They're the granddaddy of in the industry of network marketing for sure. You know, I think sometimes we as not leaders, but sometimes when people are building our business, we spend so much time talking about price. We should be spending more time talking about experience and more time talking about the opportunity to create income. So instead of people giving that money to Priceline and Expedia when they book, why not filter that money in through networks and pay people a daily residual income pay?
Yeah, and part of that, Daryl, too, is, or Mr. David Hart, is that you tend to get what you tend to attract what you're talking about. So if you're focused completely on the product, you attract a lot of customers, which is great. We want customers. But if you're personally looking for growth in your business, if you're talking about making money, you're going to attract people who also want to make money. Well, the people who want to make money tell a few who tell a few who tell a few. And so if Ryan goes out there and just says, I'm going to go sell this membership, it's the greatest thing ever, he's going to get a ton of customers. But if Danny goes out there and focuses on people who want to make money, he tells a few who tell a few who tell a few who tell a few. Even if they all only get 1 or 2 customers, Danny's got 10 times as many customers as Ryan will ever have. And of course, Ryan's got to keep knocking on doors, and Danny's sitting on the beach saying, Cabo, I love it. Yeah, so, so if you're talking about money, you're going to attract people who want to make money. If you're talking about money, you're going to attract people who are looking. Now you may be, well, I love the product. So do I. I mean, most people love our product, but you also want to find those people that are looking, those people that are hungry, those people that are dissatisfied, those people who are thinking, man, there's got to be a better way. Those people who are thinking, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Those people, and there's millions of them out there that woke up this morning saying, Lord, could use a little help down here. And you're looking for those people who are looking.
Well, I think, guys, we just set a record today, Tyler. I don't think we've ever gone an hour and a half on a Saturday. So we have literally set a record today, and it was worth it. I mean, it seemed like it was a 20-minute call.
Yeah. So we'll give Mr. David Hart any final thoughts.
I think you guys covered. I think you did a great job. So let's go out and get it done. Team, let's apply what we've learned today from all the great training and leadership and make it applicable in our business and teach that through our team. And don't forget, always use these Saturday trainings as a stepping stone for your team to grow. And the only way you're going to be able to do that is that you must
How do I
be on the call first, be on the Zoom first, and then so you can lead by example, but then promote, and push your team to be here as well. And sometimes you got to help people build their dreams. Like you got to help them get into the action steps so they can go out and build their dreams is what I'm trying to say. So with that, I'm done. My part's done. I love coming on today.
All right. Fireside chat tomorrow night with Coach D and Pastor Mel Keys. On Monday night, we're going to have our corporate update call. We're going to have more things for you on Monday. So make sure that you're committed to being on there with your team, everybody else. Birthday boy, any final comments? You're on mute.
Again, hey, thank you for all the birthday wishes and all of those things. Guys, it's in your hands right now. Let's just go out and do it. We can help in any way. Please let us know. Use the video, use the live webinars tomorrow, the one on Monday, Tuesday. Let's load up on Monday. That'll be my birthday, so I will be on the call. We'll be in Southern California, but I will be on the call. And let's get all our teams to come on there. Let's just make it happen. Let's make history today and tomorrow. We can do it if we just all send out videos and whatever we're going to do to actually recruit people. So we'll work like Pastor Deborah said. Maria said.
And I know what Ryan's doing. He's over hitting refresh. Am I ambassador? Am I okay? Okay, another one. He's over hitting refresh, right? Hitting refresh. Danny's waiting for a club sandwich in Bali. All right, guys. Appreciate all of you. Love you guys. See you tomorrow night. Till then, God bless. Bye, everybody. Happy birthday, Daryl.
Happy birthday,
See you
Daryl.
in Paris, Danny.
Yes, yes.
Hey, to Paris.
You coming now, huh?
That's right. That's right.
I'll make
Coach
sure-
D, see you in Paris.
I'll
Coach
make sure
Steve,
there'll be
see
some
you in
croissants
Paris.
for you, brother.